Welcome to part 7 of Mario Kart 8, where we're going to be playing as a character I love to pieces. Not Morton. It's Wario.
It is funny though, isn't it?
Wario's just such a glorious character,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't even remember what card I used with him. Actually,
Get a pink one.
well, that's his car, isn't it? It's like the... I haven't
It's
unlocked...
more purple, isn't it? Yeah.
I haven't unlocked everything to this point. Is the car that Bowser had in 3D World in this? I don't know. But Wario himself has had a few games to kind of shine for himself in now, hasn't he? He's had Wario World on the GameCube, which I know a lot of people don't like, but it's a platformer set by himself. And the WarioWare minigame collections. The inspiration behind Wario's design is he's kind of the flunderized take on Mario, and he's like all of Mario's features exaggerated. So like,
yeah, really, this car does have a close resemblance to Bowser's car in 3D World.
Oh no, Bowser's one was way more. Like,
yeah, it's a lot crazier, but it does have some close resemblance to it.
A little bit, I suppose. Yeah, this is going to be the track where I'll get completely dicked over by the items. And it will be right near the end as well. But anyway, this is the Crazy 8 item.
Ah, yes.
And as you can see, I'm fantastically using it. But,
an upgrade of the Super 7.
Yeah. And
so Super 7 basically the same thing.
Yeah, it was in Mario Kart 7, so...
Yeah, so it just gives you a shitload of items.
Kart 8.
Yeah. What are they going to do for 9, I wonder? Well, they'd have to find another item to give you, aren't they? And I think it's a set group of items you get each time, so they'd probably just find something else, like give you a banana or something, I don't know. But anyway, this actually benefits quite a bit from the anti-grav, because this section is quite cool, even if it is like obviously shoehorned in, which is I'm kind of thankful for, because let's be honest, some of the other like retro sections do just have parts added in just for the hell of it, which is out of place as all hell. Like, this track is something I get with motocross type tracks in general, that they're normally a little bit bland, but I think this track's kind of got enough other stuff to justify.
Yeah, it does look like there's quite a fair bit going on.
It's more interesting than Shit Mountain from Mario Kart 64, I'll give it that. Because I forget what it's actually called, it's Choco Mountain. Choco Mountain, I think it's called, but it's Shit Mountain, really, isn't it?
Whose idea was
Shit Mountain? No, that was in Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah. I so want to play that game one day.
Yeah, whose idea was it to use cushions as wheels?
I don't know, but look, how I went down
there.
There's
really good references in that, like the Matrix references.
But did you see how I went down from I think 1st to 6th? No, I'm in 7th. Like,
if any of you watched Clockwork Orange,
no,
heard of it.
I think I've seen the opening scenes of it, but I know nothing about it beyond that. Anyway, doesn't this car look ridiculous with their wheels? I'm great at making this.
Shove it, man.
I never really liked this.
I like this one. I like the fact there's multiple layers.
No, but it's slippery as fuck.
Yeah, it is. There are some ice physics there, but I think they're less obnoxious ice physics than a lot of ice physics out there.
I like the one, what's the N64 one, where it's like pure ice and you just see like monuments of like...
Oh, that's kind of annoying, I think.
No, I like it. It's sort of like a Blizzard sort of facing. It's
like
not basic in design, but I like the old Arctic sort of...
Yeah, that's the one that got remade in Wii, I think. It's alright, but I just think this is a more interesting ice level, because there's more going on.
This is like basically Winter Wonderland, isn't it?
Yeah. Couldn't it be that one really shitty Winter Wonderland that got shut down last year? Because, I think there were just complaints about how there's these random elves just sitting outside smoking, just getting
Is that in London or something?
I can't remember where it was. I just saw an article about it. Like, apparently none of the attractions worked or anything, and it's got like rude staff and that. I just think that's hilarious.
That's glorious.
It's like, I can just imagine it. Like if one of them was interviewed, I took my inspiration from Bad Santa.
But anyway, I like here how that section down. You can go down there, and it's another route.
But I'll tell you something that was really used in connection with Christmas. It was the Christmas arc in Toradora.
Oh, that's really
That
good,
was
wasn't
a
it?
really good arc. That was the best arc out of all of them.
Couldn't I just use this as an excuse to go on about how awesome Toradora is in general?
Yeah, it is
Good.
really good.
Yeah, because I just think it probably handles characters like and interactions the best from
Yeah.
anything I've watched.
It's
Like-
my favourite anime that isn't dark and gritty. It's
Yeah.
like well, I don't know. It's just anything knows in that. Just
It's like I do quite
It's
like
wacky,
slice of life type stuff
Yeah.
in general, but that just I think pulls it off so much better.
yeah,
It's like it's down to earth
Yeah,
while still being kind of
Comedic.
comedic for the first
Yeah.
half, then it goes like full feels in the final in the last bit. Like I know I mentioned in Colosseum,
but I think that's usually a good connection between the comedic effect and like the way you feel for it. So it's like when you laugh, you really laugh with it. When you feel for it, you really do feel for the characters.
and it makes you like come to appreciate the characters more in it and this is where we got into kind of spoilerist territory. So I'm going to read the back of the Mario Kart 8 box until we got away from that. Up walls, across ceilings, race without limits. Steer using standard or motion controls. Share your highlight videos. Online matches with up to 12 players. Controllers, gamepad, Wiimote, Wiimote and Nunchuck, Pro Controller, Classic Controller Pro, Wii Wheel. And now, back to the commentary.
Reuse it. I think he's just adapted to it because he gets everyone chatting shit like, "Oh yeah, you look like a criminal." Like, yeah, whatever. He's like pretty thick-skinned, isn't he? Really?
Well, he was pretty much trying to get rid of that appearance
Yeah.
throughout the
Yeah.
first part of it. He's just like, no, I'm
And
not
then-
like.
And then it got kind of spoilery again. So I'm going to read the wiki page. Mario Kart 8 is a kart racing game developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii U video game console. It's the 8th main installment in the Mario Kart franchise. Oh, you know you're a bad commentary group when you end up editing out spoilers for unrelated anime.
Yeah,
Now,
you say
we're
he-
going to play the game here of some parts of what's been said over the last minute are going to get cut for spoilers. Other parts won't. So what should I edit in?
Just leave the Toradora stuff in.
Yeah, I'll leave it in, but like, I mean the spoilery stuff.
Alright.
I'll find something. But yeah, this track is like this is one of the ones that had got its name changed for like regional differences. In like for us, it's called Melody Motorway. In the US version, it's called Music Park.
Why?
I have no idea, but
It seems more of a motorway, though. No?
what I find amusing is that the signs like hanging and the flags and that they still say Music Park. That didn't get changed.
Well, to be honest, I don't think
there?
they should make a song and dance about it.
Oh yeah.
God.
I'm glad you're starting to pick up on this. It's not just me anymore.
This is one of those tracks that really emphasises on how gorgeous the visuals are.
Yeah. I'm not too keen on that one part we just passed because I can never judge where the piranha plants can reach to because it's not the.
I think
like,
it's more or less within that like
it's not.
lit up area.
There's like a little bit outside that you can still get hit by. I've been hit by a couple of times when playing online, and it's kind of. I think if they're gonna have the light thing, it should be like that's the perfect hitbox as a prompt. Otherwise, they just shouldn't have the light. You know, it's not so much that there's a lack of communication, but more the fact that there's incorrect communication. I don't know, I'm rambling, aren't I?
Yeah, this is one of my favourite tracks in 7.
Yeah, I like the concept. I think it could have been done a bit better though, because there's a few parts that are a little bit fiddly. Like not this one, the other part where you're driving down that you can sort of fall off.
I like how the notes play as you're going across the
Yeah.
xylophones and the keyboard.
They sound so much better in this than they did in 7 though, didn't they? The sound
Oh,
font they
yeah.
had for them in 7 was kind of bad.
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, compared to this, it's noticeably worse. And I could never get that corner done properly for some reason. I just sort of suck, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how you can get like a little boost jump when these things land.
Yeah.
If you remember to actually jump, like I didn't. There we go. But yeah, there's something else that it's a great use of colour from this version of it in particular. It's like there's little rainbow sections. There's like lots of colour going on, but they all sort of fit.
Yeah, wonderful lighting as well.
Yeah, that's something else this game
That
does
race
really
was
well.
really melodramatic.
Oh yeah, but it's something else this game does really well. That along with Unleashed is the lighting, because like obviously Unleashed had the Hedgehog engine like turned up to the extreme. In this game, is
Where's
I-
this?
this is Yoshi Valley from
Yeah.
64. But like, Unleashed, it kind of had like very like suitable lighting for each section. And this game, I don't know whether they've built a similar engine specifically for that, like they did with the Hedgehog engine, or whether it's just like each graphics adapted to it. But either way, it looks really nice.
Yes, isn't this the track that you said even the game got confused about in the original game?
Yeah, in 64, like there's parts of it. This is a much simplified version of the
What's the
64
music like
track.
again?
It's kind of black,
Is it got that, right?
something like that. But like in the original one, you'll be driving around the track, and it's basically like a little maze that you just have to get from one side of it to the other. This time they've kind of simplified it down to now just having like various routes you can go on. But in the original one, because it was like a maze and there's no distinct way to tell who's closest, there's the little thing right down at the bottom right that it says what place you're in. It couldn't catch up.
When did Birdo last appear?
I think, what, in Mario Kart? I think that was
It was
Wii,
in
wasn't it?
Wii, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Didn't quite know. I don't quite know what Birdo is.
No, it's
It's a thing.
yeah.
I thought it was meant to be like a girl version of the ocean.
No, there's like a few different theories.
Yeah,
I think
the official source says it's male, but it has the appearance of a female, so it's hard to.
I
Really
know
say.
it appeared in the football game.
yeah, I think it's
Forget
one of them
what that's called.
they've been like conflicting sources, because I think at times they've said it's
Super
female.
Charged Soccer or something.
Yeah. At times they've said it's
Mario,
female, at other
Striker's
times they've
Charge.
said
Yes.
that it's like male, so I can never really be sure. Yeah. Anyway,
It's only a matter of time that Mario does rugby in it.
hasn't there already been a rugby game that Mario's
I
done?
don't think so.
Has
No,
there
there
not?
isn't,
Oh,
no.
it's a shame.
I like
He's done
how
it,
you
yeah.
don't lose your items now when you fall.
Yeah, that is really
You
useful.
can just imagine an English Mario just playing cricket. Like,
Yeah. Have you seen the? I think it was yesterday at the time of recording. They showed off one of the new rules for Mario and Smash, and it's like if you've seen the NES Open game that Mario's in, it's like him dressed in with his clothes looking like a US flag. That's in Brawl in
Oh, right.
Smash 4, I mean. Anyway, this part of the track's pretty excellent.
yeah, when he raised in Brooklyn or something. Well,
No, that was
a
actually for the
shitty cartoon.
film.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the cartoon. That was the film. I love.
No, I think in the cartoon it
Was
does
he?
mention he was born in Brooklyn.
Oh, maybe I haven't watched that.
And he has a more like Italian American accent rather than it's a Mia.
Yeah.
Originally, like when Martin was going to do it, because they said, "Oh yeah, we need an Italian American voice," but he instead of the originally he was going to think I'm going like, "Hey kids, it's me," like well not like,
Yeah.
so
Like a
like,
deeper-
"Hey yeah, how you doing?" like sort of
Yeah.
like that. But then he's like, "Oh well, focus more like the Italian part," like. And he was going like, take the pizza, make the pizza pie, and like all that.
Yeah,
And
'cause
it's
he
like
actually-
more friendly. Yeah,
because he actually made that voice up right on the spot.
Yeah,
didn't
he
he
did,
weren't
yeah.
even like. He's
He's a good voice actor, though.
He's
Brilliant voice.
really good
No,
voice
yeah.
actor.
I'm now imagining Mario the head of a mafia group.
Yeah.
Imagine him as Don Corleone.
Yeah. Like,
can't-
Mario gone too far.
You disrespect my family.
You came to me on my daughter Peach's wedding.
And then he became the head of Team Rocket.